The Fin Chaser 430 is New Zealand's most popular 4-metre tinny. I'm about to tell you why. Firstly, the 430 Fin Chaser shares the same hull across the 430 tiller, the 430 side steer we have here today, the 465 centre console and the 465 forward steer. The Fin Chaser 4.3 metre hull is one of the best hulls on the market because it starts with a really wide base down the back here. It's one of the widest boats on the market in this size, and it also has a super wide chine, which is this area here. As the boat tries to rock side to side, the chine is what stops the water from allowing it to do that, and that's why you get a nice stable base here. Now, as we go up the front here, the chine stays nice and wide the whole way down here, the whole way down here, and then when the boat starts to come out of the water at rest, the hull starts to taper away to nothing. Why we do that is because this area here, when you're sitting in the water, doesn't give you any extra stability because that chine is out of the water. What you want is this chine tapering away to almost nothing at the front, and then you want a nice sharp V down here, which is what we have. So we have a really nice fine entry with a tapering chine, which gives you that smooth ride up the front, but doesn't compromise your stability down the back when you're underway. So the main purpose of the chine up the front here, although it doesn't provide any stability, what it does do is as you hit small waves, it'll push the water down and out the side here. So you want a bit of chine there, but not too much. That leads nicely into Fin Chaser being the driest boats on the market. What we have is the tapered chine up the front here to push water away, and then we also have this big dry riding gunnel here, this extended gunnel. If you take a close look up under here, this sticks out a long way past where the hull sides finish. Now any water that doesn't come off there, comes up here, hits that, goes back down and out. It's like a Carolina bow on a fiberglass boat, but it's a beautiful way to do it on an alloy boat. And that's why Fin Chasers are the driest on the market. We've talked about the Fin Chasers being stable, we've talked about them being dry, and we've talked about them having a smooth ride. But what we're also well known for is being one of the safest boats on the market. Now, if you look down at the floor there, that's a fully welded floor. The hull's made out of 4mm aluminium, and the side skins are made out of 3mm aluminium. Both of those are 5083, which is a structural alloy, and that provides you with the confidence knowing that you've got a really strong boat under your feet. Now, it also doubles as a big buoyancy chamber, so if you do fill the boat up, that buoyancy chamber down there is going to stop the boat from sinking. We also have up the front here, these side decks. This big box shape that runs down the whole side of the boat is filled with a closed cell foam. So it can't absorb water, but it provides you extra stability, much like a pontoon boat, but without losing your foot space down here. Now, we've tested this system comprehensively. We took a boat out to Raglan and we filled it right up with water. It had a motor on it, and I was able to walk around these side decks here without it rolling over. So to me, that's a real success as far as being safe. If you ever fill your boat up, you know that a Fin Chaser won't go to the bottom and you'll be able to cling on to it, sit in it and stay there until someone comes and rescues you. So along with all those other great features we've talked about, the Fin Chaser is also incredibly practical. Now this one here is fitted with a 2-step ladder. You can also get that in a 1-step ladder as well. They're both great for diving, getting onto the boat, whatever you like. There's also the boarding platform, and we have a rear seat here which is great for stepping over and covers your fuel tank there. We've also got this massive floor space here, so you can throw a chili bin on it, take 3 or 4 mates out, and you know you're going to have plenty of space for everyone. If we come up the front here, we've got this awesome dry storage locker here. So you've got one shelf up the top here. You can put all your dry stuff, your hoodies, your towels, your food, whatever. Then you've got another storage area down the bottom there, probably fishing tackle, you know, other things. Up on the top here, got this wicked big foredeck, which a lot of people will soft bait off, stand up, you know. Then you've got a great little anchor locker that comes standard with all the boats, keeps your anchor in there nice and tidy. You've got a cleat to tie off here, a bollard, and you've also got the bow roller system up the front there for running your rope off. So all in all, super practical boat, great for any type of fishing. Now the side steer version is a great setup if you want all the space of the 430 tiller, but you want to be able to drive with the steering wheel use your remote controls, and also get a bit of protection from the wind here. You got a nice big console which goes right out to the edge, and a nice little screen here with a handle for hanging on to when you're underway. The 430 side steer is also built really ergonomically. I'm 6'5" and I can actually fit in here. I can put my knee between the steering wheel and the side of the boat, and I can drive it properly in a nice position. All of our boats, we focus really hard on getting those ergonomics correct and doing a good job there. One of the other great features about every single fin chaser boat is we have a passive live bait tank. These are part of the construction of our boats. We're fishermen, we love live baiting. They come in every boat and they're super easy to use. In here you've got 4 bungs. One's for your buoyancy chamber, which goes into the front. You've got 2 side bungs which connect the live bait tank to this area here, the bilge area, and then you've got a big bung right down the back. Now the big bung is to activate your live bait tank. You pull that out and the water will fill the live bait tank up to about waterline level, which is roughly here. Won't go any higher than that, and it'll keep your fish fresh for the day. We also do an optional through hull pickup system, which is a Venturi, and that keeps them fresh while you're underway if you want to change spots. So now you know all about this Fin Chaser 430 side steer. Get down to your local Fin Chaser dealer and check it out.